My name is Andrea. I'm also known as the bipolar babe, and I'm very passionate about spreading awareness about mental health, and I'm executive director of the Bipolar Disorders Society of BC. Well, my mother was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 3 years old, but we never talked about it. It was something that was very hush-hush, and all I knew is that bipolar disorder was a negative thing, a bad word that adults used. Little did I know I would succumb to the same fate as my mom. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 25 years old. I plunged into a very deep psychosis where I started believing things, hearing things, seeing things that weren't there. As well, I went into this very elevated, serious mania where I was doing things out of character. I was hospitalized for a month, and that was basically the beginning of my mental health journey. There was a lot of stigma that I didn't know existed, internal stigma and external stigma. My roommates took my key. They told me not to come home, so the hospital became my home. As well, I lost my job for my strange behavior. And my family was all in another province. My friends stopped talking to me. And yeah, the biggest piece was being homeless and staying in the hospital. My path to recovery with mental illness began when I decided that I wanted to take back my life and try something new. So I moved to South Korea and I became a teacher for children and then eventually university professor. Being diagnosed with mental illness, I initially felt that I could never be successful, I could never travel, I could never have a good job. And then I soon realized as time went on that I could actually live an extraordinary life. My friend was doing funny t-shirts around mental health, and she would have these slogans that would say things like, "What is normal anyway but a setting on a washing machine?" She would say really cute things, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have my t-shirt. It's gonna say, bipolar babe, and I wanna wear that proudly. I want people to ask me, what is bipolar disorder anyway? And share my experience and truly just have conversations free of stigma. I now educate 2,000 youth a year that I reach out to and speak to. And part of my healing and recovery has truly come from talking about it and just truly being a voice for others who feel that they can't be their own advocate. So if I can do that, then it's worth it.